Once you've completed the initial configuration and have created your first list for email verification, you should now be ready to run a verification check against the list. In this video, I want to show you how to run an email verification check against the list that you've created, and then I want to demonstrate what you can do with the results. To access ACT email list verification, log into your ACT account, and then click the Additional Features button in the left navigation. From here, locate the marketing row and click the button labeled Email List Verification. If you're using ACT Cloud and you don't see the Additional Features button on the left, that just means you're not yet on ACT Advantage. To upgrade, go to act.com, or you can contact your account manager to explore how you can migrate your account to unlock this and many other powerful features. In order to run a validation check, you must have first created a list. If you don't know how to create a list, please go back and view the video titled Creating a List for Email Verification. This screen shows every list that you've created. The left column are your action buttons. Each list is identified by its name, and the auto scan column signifies the frequency of verification checks scheduled, if any. I'd like to perform a manual check of my list though. I'm going to click this first button, which is the Run Process button. ACT displays the Verify List screen, which summarizes my list's name and the ACT group that it's going to validate. If everything looks good to me here, I'll click the Start button in the lower right corner. You're going to see the scan run in real time as it works, and once it's completed, ACT will display a brief summary at the bottom, as well as a verification message on the screen. So let's close this to look at the log. If you'd like to download this log, you can click this link at the bottom to download a log as a text file. These results indicate how many contacts were scanned and how many valid emails it found. The skipped number includes any contacts who don't have any data in the email field, or any contacts who have been previously scanned when you've decided to process only the unverified contacts. Okay, let's close this window now to return to the main email verification screen. And now let's go look at one of the contacts from this list to see how ACT writes the results to the contact record. I'm going to go to my contacts area, and from here I'm just going to search for Ryan. And on the detail view for Ryan, notice that my email address status field indicates that this is a valid email address. That just means this email address is legitimate. There are two other possibilities here. A value of invalid indicates that the email address does not exist, although the domain does. And a value of error indicates that there is another problem with the email address, including maybe a non-existent domain. So what can we do with this data? Well, for one thing, I could create a group in ACT that includes every contact with an unverified email address. So let's do that now. I'm going to click Groups at the top, and now I'm just going to create a new group. I'm going to name this group Bad Email Addresses or something similar, and then I'll just click Save. And now down below, I want to click the Contacts tab and then click the Add Remove Contacts button. From here, I want to create a couple of rules that will identify any contact with either an invalid or error value in my email address status field. So we're going to click the Edit Criteria button, and we'll create two simple rules. The first rule, we're looking for the email address status field that is equal to invalid. And then I'll add this rule to my list. And then for my second rule, I'm going to do email address status is equal to error. And I'll add that to my list as well. Now there's a crucial change you need to make here. After this first rule in the and or column, we need to make sure we double click that and choose or, because we want both of these rules to apply. That's all we need to do. So now we'll click Save down at the bottom and click Save again. And instantly, ACT populates this group with the contacts who failed my verification check. So now all I have to do is follow up with each of them to obtain a good email address and then run the verification again. If I have my verification check set to run on a regular interval, such as weekly, then I could also set a reminder in my calendar to review this group each week. And now I'll always have accurate email addresses for my contacts.